안녕하세요. 껨덕-mino입니다. 이번에 이어서 시작하겠습니다.
Chief Engineer's log, Lily Shen, first entry. It's funny. Dad always used to smile when he said that. Some sort of inside joke from the old days, I guess. Well, the joke's on me now, isn't it? He's gone. And now I have to pick up the pieces. Problem is, I have no idea how they fit back together. Central tried to give me one of his pep talks today, right after Dad's ceremony. 5 seconds later, I had my first mission. Something about scanning some old ordnance our recon drone spotted. Oh, that and getting this entire ship operational. No pressure, right? Chief Engineer's log. Well, field notes, I suppose. We're approaching an old interceptor we picked up on a drone flyover. I made the mistake of telling Central about a new 3D replication system I'd been working on, and now he wants to blueprint all kinds of stuff. In this case, it was some old avalanche missiles we were after. Eyes on the prize.
Moving to designated position.
I'm gonna start keeping these entries for posterity purposes. Or just in case I get incinerated into atoms today. Those missiles were volatile before they crash-landed in the forest. And then, of course, there's Advent. If we can spot this stuff, so can the aliens.
It requires patience.
I will move.
It will be strong! Great in my triumph! Now we will fight! Hostiles pacified!
I'm already gone. Moving to Overwatch. Hard to believe we used to consider these avalanche missiles to be the most advanced ballistic weapons around. That was back when conventional warfare was a thing. These days, they'd be considered quaint at best, compared to what the aliens have. Still, I'm betting Central will put them to good use. If we survive this, that is. That's when I got my first look at the missiles we were after.
My life is in your hands.
Moving. This is harder than it looks.
Moving out! Got it covered!
Moving.
The aliens never seemed that interested in adapting any of our technology. They were definitely protective of their own stuff. I used to think they just didn't want us to have access to it, but maybe it's something else. Crazy to say this, but I guess they're sort of like Dad in that way.
I'm running low on ammo!
I go as ordered. We must destroy their armor. Weapon ammunition is low.
Rover, let's move. Guess I need to hit the practice range.
I go where I am needed. I can only blame myself. Now we fight in the open. Our flank is exposed! I'm taking fire here!
I'm taking fire! Was wary of the aliens' tech. He'd always say it was the ultimate expression of biomechatronics. It wasn't meant as a compliment. I remember him arguing with Dr. Valen night after night. Despite the advances the alien tech offered us, Dad was determined to keep humans, well, human.
Moving there. For the free! I have no more ammunition!
I'm going. Always wanted to do this.
Folk says I am to obey. Folk says hello. My ammunition is nearly depleted. This area is too hot. The
I'm
fire
not
is
saying Dad was
growing.
wrong, but modifying humans is one thing, upgrading equipment is another. The Avengers shell is already predominantly alien, an old transport ship XCOM managed to dig up in the early days of the war. If we actually tried to work with their technology instead of against it, maybe the Avenger will actually fly someday.
As you command. It will be done! I have failed!
That's my specialty. Always wanted to try this in the field. Package in tow. Once we had the missile secured, we just had to fight our way out of there. That one's for Earth. Getting short on ammo. I'm not sure who was more surprised about how well this mission went. Me or Central? He was almost beaming. Still, wish Dad was around to see it. Day 1 log supplemental. May not have saved the world on my first mission, but we got the missile scans back to base. Chief Engineer's log, day 12. It's been almost 2 weeks since my last mission, and it looks like I may be called up again soon. After crawling around the drive shaft tubes for the last 5 days, I'm actually thrilled at the change of scenery, not to mention the smell. We've zeroed in on a crashed Sky Ranger, pre-war. The drive assembly on those things? Well, it could be the answer to my prayers. That is, if it survived the crash. And if I managed to get a clear scan of it without us all being captured or turned into muton chow. Is it strange that I'm starting to feel excited about all this? Then again, I am covered in synthetic coolant. This area has been relatively quiet for years, but Central's picking up intermittent enemy chatter nearby. Hopefully we can get to the Sky Ranger nice and easy. Still, I'd better prepare the squad for a fight. Suddenly not as excited about this mission as I was before.
Covering distance.
I don't think I've ever actually seen a pre-war Sky Ranger up close. These days, we've been trying to cobble them together from whatever parts we can find. I remember Dad showing me his drawings of the initial prototype. He was so proud of the design. We have to get that assembly. We're in their sight!
I'm spotted. That's a long run.
I'm on the move.
I move. I am the victor!
patrol.
At the time, the Skyranger's design was considered risky. It broke every record in the book without losing a single pilot. That was before the aliens arrived. They set a new standard, both for speed and casualties.
I will go.
Getting it done.
Good riddance.
I will not waver.
I know Central is eager to get a bird in the air, but I'm here for a different reason. If that drive assembly is in one piece, it may be the key to getting the Avengers' engines turning again. Haven't told Central yet. Didn't want to get his hopes up. Or mine, maybe.
My life is in your hands.
Go, go, go! Let's go!
Ten four.
A confident approach.
Got a lot of questions from the squad about my plans for the Avenger on the way here. My plans? How about survive this mission and not get you all killed? Then I'll worry about the ship.
To that position.
I understand. The shadows fail us. I've located the objective, Commander.
That was a Skyranger, all right. Overgrown, but otherwise fairly intact. Good copy. Moving on target. Boom! Headed there now. Give me a break. Need some help. They're on the move.
they might hit me. They're trying to flank us. Fire spreading!
Preliminary scans show that the drive assembly survived the crash impact. That's the good news. They also showed that enemy forces are closing in on our position. When I told the squad, they shrugged it off and acknowledged. I know they're willing to sacrifice themselves for this, my mission. But can I give their lives away so easily? Hopefully it won't come to that.
I go. We take from the Elder stock. My weapon is nearly empty.
That's affirmative. Rolling. You are done. Getting short on ammo. Moving to position. Damn it!
I will soon walk with the fallen. It is dead. No ammunition. Grenade!
Confirmed. Whatever you say, Commander. We took care of the aliens near the Sky Ranger. All we had to do now was scan the rotor assembly. Let's see how their encryption holds up. The gear is secure. Got the assembly scanned and we all made it out alive. Maybe I am getting the hang of this. Spent the morning looking over the drive assembly scan. It was beat up, but close enough for our purposes. We're one step closer to getting this ship off the ground. Only about another 1,000 left to go. Chief Engineer's log, day 67. Have to put my Avenger work on hold today for a quick scanning job on another crashed interceptor. Central's been giving me more freedom to run these ops lately, which is a good thing. Not sure how he'd feel about me running off to scan an old pilot seat, though. Thankfully, he's on his own mission now and not around to pass judgment. Or notice what happened to his going dark. Exactly how it got jettisoned or by whom are details we don't need to dwell on. Enemy activity in the area was light, but our luck couldn't hold out forever. We detected an enemy presence between us and the interceptor. We'll have to keep our eyes sharp if we want to achieve the objective and get out of here in one piece. I think I just channeled my inner Central.
Moving out.
No need to ask twice.
I'm all over it.
Utilizing hook. Moving far.
It's a good thing this interceptor showed up on the scans when it did. After the malfunction, I wasn't sure how I'd explain the missing chair to Central. He's been dead set on having it ready for when the commander returns. At first I thought he was being sentimental, but now I'm not so sure. You don't think...
I will reposition. I found their patrol. It requires patience.
Open combat begins.
Now we fight in the open.
Their journey ends here. I need ammunition.
Go, go, go!
Roger that. Target's down! They've seen me!
I am targeted.
There's heavy fire in this zone!
I can't
I
move!
thought I'd be doing this off on my own. Amazingly, I had more than enough volunteers before I made it out the door. I can only assume it's out of respect for the commander. You don't think they came out here for my sake, do you?
I'm on the move! Deflection!
I deliver vengeance. I take a new approach. Throwing explosives.
Enjoy the show.
Boom!
That one hurt!
When Dad was around, I was just Lily. Now these people are calling me Chief. It feels like a lot. Hell, it is a lot. At least you're not in Tygan's shoes, Lily. Gonna be a while before anyone can trust a former adjunct braindoctor, myself included.
They live no more. Ammunition depleted.
Let the hunt begin.
Keep up, Rover!
Copy that! I can cover it.
I'm all over it.
Back in the day, Dad would have just ordered another pilot seat. To think we're going through all of this for a chair. A sophisticated chair capable of about 42 trillion calculations a second, but a chair nonetheless.
Advent!
Affirmative, moving out. Enemy is still up. Burning through ammo fast.
Reloading. A useful aid. I will not waver.
Rolling! Get ready for a surprise!
I'll keep an eye on it.
Interference!
They're moving around the side!
I am nearing the end.
What I wouldn't give to see one of these in the sky again. Given the shortage of parts, and people, I don't see that being a reality anytime soon. Advent owns the skies. We get the Avenger up and running again, though, and I promise that will change.
That's a long run. The objective is in sight, Commander.
You don't know how relieved I was to see that chair.
Getting it done.
The shadows fail us.
Moving. We defy our creators. My weapon is almost depleted.
They have me
No
sighted.
one said anything to me about it, but I know this is all on me. I am Raymond Shen's kid. I don't get to make these kinds of mistakes. Not anymore. Not when he's not here to fix them. I can do better. I will do better. Time I earned my spot here.
I have no more ammunition.
No time to spare.
Affirmative, moving out.
taken care of. I just had to move and scan the chair so we could leave.
I love a challenge.
Always wanted to try this in the field.
Package in tow.
We got the chair scanned, but we lost good people doing it. This can never happen again. I got the seat scanned and assembled the replacement good as new. Possibly better. The bridge crew and staff never seemed to notice, though I did hear Central say something about the cup holder somehow getting moved to the wrong side. Chief Engineer's log, day 100. This is big, real big. A recon drone just ID'd a crashed alien scout. That's right, alien scout.
We're in a
The
concealed
AI on
position.
those things is beyond state-of-the-art. It also happens to be the same system that originally piloted the Avenger. If I could clone the system, bring it back here and modify it, I could get the main computer back online. Just before Central kills me for trying something so reckless and stupid. We're under orders from Central to get to the Scout, salvage any useful alien tech we can find, and get the hell out. Fast. His words, obviously. Potentially evil alien AI operating systems fall within that description, so hey, I'm still following orders, right?
Gen 4. I run.
Position confirmed.
Affirmatif. En position.
Calling the system artificial intelligence is a bit of a misnomer. This thing's just as much organic as it is artificial. The nav system alone has more in common with the nervous system of an octopus than a computer. And as for tactical, well, it's very aggressive. Almost lost an eye the last time I tried to interface with one of those things.
It requires patience. Ils nous ont repérés. Let's do this.
Identical. A quick strike. a new approach. We triumph! I spurred onward.
Negative damage!
Body, health.
They've got eyes on me.
They're all over me.
Rebuilding a VAT-bred operating system from scratch is beyond me. For now. But my theory is that I can duplicate some of the networks using fiber optics on the Avenger. Still, I'd need to brush up on my alien neurobiology first. Or talk to Tygan. Maybe I should just let Central kill me now instead.
Moving out!
The shadows fail us.
If there's one thing Dad and Central have in common, it's their distrust of anything alien. I'm still amazed Central let Tygan on the ship. Still, if he's open to using Tygan's knowledge against Advent, I don't see why I can't do the same with their tech. Granted, Tygan's not a lab-grown hybrid supercomputer comprised of the DNA of at least 9 alien species. But then again, can we be sure? Somehow I expected the terminal to be different, but nope. Standard alien stuff.
Glad I kept up the cardio.
Confirmed.
Moving quickly.
Concealed. Affirmative. Moving out.
I don't think Dad was as much afraid of the aliens' genetic manipulations as he was our willingness to follow down their path. He once told me the scariest thing he ever saw was the look in Dr. Valin's eyes the first time she performed an autopsy on one of them. He often wondered what work she would have produced if the commander hadn't been keeping her in check. I hope we never find out.
Let's see how their encryption holds up.
I confirmed a successful cloning of the ship's systems. Now we just had to get past the remaining aliens.
Double time.
A confident approach.
I'm all over it.
C'est parti.
With Central, it's different. It's not fear or distrust of the aliens, just pure hatred. He blames the aliens for all we've lost. And who can blame him? But his anger has made him short-sighted. I just hope he sees reason when I tell him what I'm really doing here. And that his pistol is well out of reach.
Closing on target position now. Get ready for a surprise!
Affirmatif.
Fast as I can.
Changing position. Yes, Commander. No tissue damage.
Hostiles coming in from the sides!
I don't want to die like this! They have me
Going
marked.
with AI means going against everything my father stood for. It means going behind the back of my commanding officer, probably the best man I know. But this is a war, and we're not going to win this one without paying a heavy price. Funny, Central said those exact words to me the day we buried Dad.
This will get their attention.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Ennemi neutralisé.
I stand for the forgotten. Repositioning. Their casualties close.
My team and I made it through intact, along with a copy of the alien nav system. We may just get this ship airborne yet. I tried to grab whatever I could along the way. We needed to be especially thrifty when it came to making the most of the available resources.
오늘은 여기까지. 감사합니다.